Hello, I'm Marla Beach, and I want to welcome you to another Tip Tuesday. So, today I'm going to talk about something that is kind of a universal cure all in a way, but it's my tip today about how we can use it to be a little bit more in charge of feelings of anxiety. My podcast this week is more about anxiety. Last week we talked about it with a special guest that knows a lot about anxiety. And so this week I wanted to share some of the techniques that I have personally used that help with anxiety. And I've also used them to help my loved ones and some friends that also deal with anxiety on a stronger level than I do. So I know that they work. The thing about gratitude, this is what my tip is today, is that gratitude brings you into right now. When we feel anxiety, we are feeling like sometimes we go to the past and we feel guilt and shame for something that has happened. And that spins us into some feelings of anxiety. And sometimes we worry about things that are happening in the future. And that brings us into a space of anxiety. Now, as always, I'm not talking about clinical anxiety. These feelings can be the same, but they're on a more heightened level when you experience clinical anxiety. But these tips can help us when we just have those feelings of, some anxious feelings come up. When you practice gratitude, it brings you into the right now, the present, which is the only thing we have control over. And so when you direct your brain into a way of thinking of things that you're grateful for, things that are going on well right now, you take yourself from the past, you take yourself from the future, and you are focused. And I have found that is one of the ways that I can be on top of my anxiety when it shows up, because I think all of us feel anxiety at one time or another. And when we recognize it and are able to focus on what's exactly going on and redirect our brain to things that we're grateful for right now, we can stop some of those feelings. All right, I hope that you will join me for the podcast. It's episode 88, and I hope that this will just help you to get those feelings of anxiety under control. And even if you don't have anxiety, my tip for you today is to practice gratitude every day and see the change that it makes in your life. All right, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back here next Tuesday.